up, you guys? This is going to be a weekly love energy reading for May the 7th through the 13th, 2018. So this will be for everyone out there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and tune in to the energy surrounding you and another person. So this is your energies combined and what it's creating for the week. Like, what is the major dynamics between you and a specific person, or maybe someone that you may come to meet this week. So let's see. Ooh. Getting to know each other comes out. Worth waiting for comes out. Codependency. And new love. With the flirt card wanting to come out too, but I'll put that to the side. With you deserve love at the bottom. So let's see. I'm going to clarify these 4 cards. Divine Spirit, as for highest guidance, truth, and clarity, please clarify these cards further for me, please, for this week. Okay, 2 cards going to come out for the first one. So you have 5 of Wands and the Hermit. 4 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Okay, the World card with the 3 of Wands at the bottom. Okay, so getting to know each other is where you guys are in agreement mentally, or what you guys are creating based upon your thoughts and their thoughts. This is what you're manifesting. So just as a disclaimer, this reading is only meant for those who are meant to resonate. So if you watch this and it doesn't resonate with you, it's obviously not the message for you. You can tell by the way that it feels whether it's for you or not. So getting to know each other says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. 5 of Wands and the Hermit clarify where these things are mentally. So where you guys are at mentally with each other is you guys may be in agreement that there's something blocking you two from coming to some sort of agreement with one another, or seeing eye to eye, let's say, or possibly just getting to know each other. If this is like a love interest, or maybe something got in the way to where you couldn't further get to know this person. So there's some sort of acknowledgement that there's a block. Maybe you feel like you guys are competing with like time, or competing with schedules, or just some sort of inconvenience that you feel like you have to like work past or work through. With the Hermit card, a lot of contemplating about one or the other. I mainly want to say, it's so funny. If you look at both cards, it's like a man, like a third party, like a man looking, or like these 2 men in the, like, standing here, and then in the background there's couples, getting it on or whatever. So what I take from this is like, there could be fantasizing about how you and your partner can, both of you could be, but mainly whoever is more, let's say, masculine, or a male in the situation, may be more focused on fantasizing about how you guys can be more intimate or close. It doesn't have to be sexual intimacy. It could just be emotionally. It could be, conversation, or getting to know each other. And it's like there's a block from making that happen, or feeling like there's something between you two where you guys can't meet that. Maybe they are fantasizing about sexual things with you, because these things is kind of like, I'm just seeing for some of you, maybe you feel like, or the other party feels like there was someone, or they're thinking that maybe there's somebody in the way. Maybe they feel like they have competition. Maybe they're afraid that if there's some sort of separation between you two, like you guys haven't really been talking or getting along much, maybe they're a fear that, somebody is stepping out. Others, it just could be like, wanting to get to know another person, but kind of unsure of themselves when it comes to this person, whether you can get to know each other, or whether they have competition. There's, other men or women out there that want what I want, or, just kind of harboring all of what you want inside. I feel is like where you guys are at mentally with each other. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life with the 4 of Cups. So this is where you guys are in agreement emotionally, based upon your feelings about each other or your situation, or just love, period. So it says divine timing is at work in your love life. So emotionally, you guys kind of feel like you're waiting for either to take up some sort of opportunity, to say how they feel or to express themselves in some way or to make a move in some sense. So it's like you're waiting for that other person. And like, it seems like these angels are rolling their eyes like, oh my God, like just do something. So it's kind of like we wait. We feel like it's really spirit, but like if you really take a step back, like spirit is not really waiting, or we're not really waiting on spirit or angels to make things happen. Of course, there's things that have to fall into place, but that's only because it's more about your energy catching up to match where you're destined to go or where your desired outcome is. It's more about that. So while you guys are waiting for something to happen, like, oh, I gotta wait for the right time, or I gotta wait on him or her to say this or do that, or, maybe spirit, waiting for my prayers to be answered. But really all it is that you're just fine tuning your frequency to match what your desired outcome or situation is. So it's like these angels are annoyed in this card, and I feel like it's a symbol that you're not waiting on them. They're waiting on you. So it's more about matching energy, and I feel like both of you are at that space where you're like, you do it, no, you do it, no, you do it. So it's like figure out. I feel like it's about figuring out when to take that step. Like when's the right time, and the right timing is really when you feel like you're in that energetic space for what you want. Because the only reason why it's not here is because you're not in that space for where you want to be and what you're asking for. Your perception or your attraction towards one another, you have codependency with the Seven of Swords. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this translation, the Seven of Swords, someone is afraid of like wasting their time or getting their heart broken. They're afraid of lies or deception taking place. A woman is coming across as very, very guarded and protected and independent, self-reliant. Nothing wrong with that. Being independent or self-reliant, comfortable within themselves. But it can translate as like you don't want anything to do with this person, or you don't want anything to do with anybody. Like you could be coming across as I don't need anything or anyone. And it's not that you need to be like desperate for someone, but it's like if you do truly want love or you want a balanced relationship, you do kind of have to show your vulnerability a little bit. You do have to, share the fact that you do want someone. You do have to share the fact that you do want a better relationship between you and your partner. You want this or you want that between you two. Rather than coming across as like just cold, stone cold, like I have no feelings, I don't care what you do, I don't care if you like leave tomorrow, I could care less. When you really do. So it's kind of decepting, kind of lying to yourself, or the other person could be like this too. Like both of you guys could be the type that just pretends like you don't want or need anybody, and that translate to the other person that maybe there's something you're hiding. Because you pick up on the energy that's inauthentic. So if you're coming across as like, I don't want anyone, I don't need you, or, I want to be single forever, I'm the type that just wants to have fun, but deep down inside, you do want that one person in your life, or you do want something specific out of your relationship or existing relationship, but you're pretending that that's not what it is, you could pick up this energy and it could translate as something, like you're both perceiving each other as like there's something I need to pay attention to, there's something not right about this, or they must be hiding something, they're lying to me, or they're just not, it just translates something inauthentic. And I feel like it's because you are being inauthentic with yourselves, so that's why you're picking it up. For others of you, it could be codependency, that you guys are attracted to each other because you're not needy of one another. There's no games involved, no mind games, no trickery. You guys aren't, desperate for someone, or you're not desperate for the other person. You guys are self-reliant, but someone isn't happy with that. Especially if it's a woman who comes across as very independent, to where it's almost like he feels he's useful, like he feels disposable. And that's kind of the vibe. It's more translating as a turnoff for some people. rather than something that's attractive to them. So that's whatever energy that resonates that you got from that. New love with the World card represents how things are going to proceed between you two this week. A new person has stirred romantic feelings, as it says. I feel overall like what you guys are going to be projecting or how things are going to move forward with each other is that there's going to be a new chapter, whether you're single too. You don't have to have anyone in mind, but I feel like there's coming in new energies because you've closed out something. You recognize your worth. Whether you and your partner, maybe you guys have grown closer to each other or will grow closer with each other, be more intimate with one another, more attentive to each other's needs, being more open and sharing what your needs or your wants are with each other. It opens the door for a new energy between the two of you. For others of you, like I said, you guys have gone through some sort of process where you're closing out old energies and you're recognizing what it is that you really desire and seek and deserve in love, knowing your worth and what you want, and it's calling in, just totally new chapters. Someone like new energies that you've never experienced, different types of people you've never thought you would date or thought were out there, or, just a fresh new start in love and a brand new beginning. That's what I'm getting with those energies. With you deserve love and flirt, a lot of you guys are ready to mingle. Like I said, if you guys watch the your love energy reading for the week, I said that most of you guys were in a space for unconditional love. Like you're prepared for that. Like you're one with yourself to where you can attract that pure essence of love. You're not gonna, when you're half full, you're gonna attract someone who's also half full, and you're gonna create an imbalance of a relationship because you have two people who are imbalanced. Energies radiating that you're ready for something, or radiating that a closeness to you and your partner, that you're better, you're at a state where I don't need you to make me happy, I don't need my partner to validate me to make me feel happy, or my happiness is not totally dependent on him or her, what they do or what they don't do, because I have to find that within myself, or I'm whole within myself regardless. That's how I feel like you're seeing things, or how most of you, will have to come to see things. And your partner too. Your partner is going to have to feel the same way. And it's not an act of selfishness. It's actually an act of healthy self-love. Because when you love yourself, first and foremost, you have it to give outwardly to other people. But I feel like that's where you're at. And a lot of you know what your worth is. You know what you want more so. So your point of attraction is very clear. Therefore, whatever it is that you magnetize to you can come because your channels are open, if that makes sense. With the Three of Wands, I feel like you guys are closer to your ships coming in, but know that you guys have to show up to the dock. You can't just wait for the boat to call you and hit you up and be like, hey, we need you to come out here and get on the boat. You have to be ready. You have to be in that energy to meet the boat. You have to be at that same space to meet what you're asking for. So if you want a person who's loyal and faithful, you can't be somebody who's a liar and expect divine spirit or, higher intelligence or law of attraction to attract or magnetize a faithful man or woman when you're a liar. You know what I mean? So it's being in the same frequency of what you're asking for is the way to attract it. So that's what I'm getting, you guys. If you guys are interested in a personal love energy reading or any type of reading with me, I do offer an abundance of readings. Please check out my website. I do offer a soul connection energy reading, which is kind of partial of what this is. So if you guys are looking for a full and in-depth love energy reading, it's called Soul Connection Energy Reading. And just be sure to sign up on my website before purchasing a reading. If you guys want a emergency reading, I do offer them. Once purchased, you'll get it within 24 hours. Also, if you guys want to hit me up at any time if you have a question, like a quick mini reading, emergency reading, quick questions you want to ask throughout the day, the week, whatever, hit me up at any time on Instantgo, which is a mobile app for iPhone users only for now. And yeah, check out the description box. Much love. I appreciate you guys for watching. Until the next reading, peace.